So yesterday I went for a run. I've done a clip about it, along what I've termed the changing path, and you will have seen some of those clips of the changing path already on this channel. I went for a run. I've tried running many times before in my life. I used to love sprinting as a child. It was 100 metres. I used to love nothing further, no long distance, nothing that taxed me too much, but something I could just do very, very fast and very quick and done. And yesterday it was really interesting because in all of this return to running, I've been trying, my body wants me to run, it seems, after I use the word illness, so after illness that the body has had, it now wants to run. It's taken months of slowness, slowing down and whatever else to now suddenly want to run. And I'm letting it run. So I approached running, say, a few weeks ago. I stopped doing a particular activity, thought, right, what can I do with that time? I want to put it to good use. And it's decided I would give it to running if my body was willing. And I was determined to approach it with a let's just see what happens attitude of be gentle, be compassionate with my body, be compassionate with my mind. Not expect, to run a marathon on day one. Sometimes you do that, don't you? You expect to... Yeah, that's happened in other areas of my life as well. You think just because you're doing something, it's going to be brilliant. I know where that attitude comes from. That's something from my childhood and my upbringing of you trying something for the first time. You should know what you're doing, even without any instruction, apparently. And you should be brilliant at it. You should be able to do it. You should be better than everybody else. Even though the parents giving me that attitude weren't necessarily following that themselves, and probably couldn't teach me the skills they were expecting me to know immediately. So, I've had to do a lot of work on that with myself over the years of just acknowledging that when I started running, I wouldn't immediately be okay. So I've taken my time and I've just gone, right, in theory, what could my body do? And just let it do whatever it wanted to do, really. Just see how long it could last for in terms of legs, breath and mindset. And that's been really interesting to see. So I've done various things. Recorded it, focus on my feet. Recorded with the focus on the environment. Run with no camera. And just really watched, which part is tiring first, the legs, the mind, the breathing. So it's been really, really interesting. And this is a different scene, probably, because I paused because people were coming. I didn't want to catch anybody on the screen. So I paused it. And people are walking along this changing path again now, so you might find that I just stand here and pause for a bit and then resume in a minute. I'll probably pause the recording actually. I won't be moving from this scene, I don't think. Okay, we'll try again. So I went to do the running in different mindsets, just different ways, just to see. And yesterday, maybe the third time of coming, I did 3 tours of this area in different ways. And the last tour round, I just let my body go into a sprint. It seemed to want to sprint. And rather than stopping it and saying, no, slow down, you've got to go slow and jog, and, you know, it's more about the length of time I can breathe for, or the further I can run for, as opposed to just sprinting. I just let my body sprint. Oh, and it loved it. Absolutely loved it. It loved to go fast. I haven't allowed it to do that for a while. Well, my body hasn't wanted to do that for a while. And that was wonderful, just to go fast. And I did that, I'd say, like maybe 3 different parts. Obviously didn't run as far as I could when I was going slower. But, oh, it was wonderful. Just to let the body do that. And I thought, I wonder how often we do that in life. You know, do we hold ourselves back from that sprint, thinking, no, I've got to go slow. The advice is all to go slow, and, you know, my body, I thought, couldn't sprint, but my body at some point told me, actually, I want to sprint. It's interesting, isn't it? So I'll be looking at other areas of my life now, thinking, right, where am I going slow, where actually my body or my mind wants to sprint. Let ourselves sprint every now and again. It works out, doesn't it? It helps. It doesn't do any damage, I don't think. And some running clips that I've noticed says change it up a little bit. So, how about you? Where's your sprint or slowness in life?